God. Ask God.
Hey Scott, this is Gassan from Canada, from Toronto, Canada. Thanks so much, man, for all your work. I can't thank you enough. I mean, this has been by far the best podcast that I've been listening to, and it's a lot of information. I mean, it's just blowing my mind that this is all for free. So I can't thank you enough. So my question is, it's about sponsored ads. So, and I don't believe that this has been covered before. So whenever whenever we actually search for a product on Amazon, I can see that there's two types of sponsored ads. There's the one that is showing just above the organic, listings, and there's a one that's showing on the side. Now, from your experience, is there a way first for us to choose whether it's going to be the one, that is listed above the organic searches, or to choose the one that is on the side? Which one is better for conversion? That's pretty much it. So I'd like to know your thoughts about this, whether we can actually choose where to place our ad, and which one has, let's say, a better conversion rate. Thanks so much, man. Keep up the good work, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care. Bye.
Hey, Gassan, thank you so much for the question, all the way from Canada. Love it. That is so awesome. Thank you so much for the question. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into a little bit of the pay-per-click discussion. Everyone loves to talk about pay-per-click. I do. I know that. This is actually a great point, and you're right. I don't think I have talked about this, but it is something that I look at, especially when I'm looking at a product. Okay, now this doesn't mean that I won't look at a product if I don't see paid ads. And what he's talking about is the Amazon pay-per-click ads we're talking about. Anyone that's brand new, it's the PPC, the pay-per-click ads that we can run against our keywords for our products. Now, in most categories, you can run pay-per-click. Some are gated, some are not allowing anymore. Some aren't even able to use pay-per-click. So most of them you can, but some you can't. But let's just say, for example, that you're looking at a product and then you type in that keyword, let's say garlic press, right? And if you type that in, you're going to notice that there might be an ad at the top. There might be some ads on the side. Then as you scroll down, you might see some in the middle, and then you might scroll all the way down and see some at the bottom, all right? Now, you are going to want to look at this just to see if people are running ads. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But also the one thing you have to keep in mind is that Amazon is always testing. So you may look one day at, garlic press, and you may see that there's a banner on the top. And then the next day you might see that there's no banner on the top. It's only on the side. So they're always testing placement. That's the beautiful thing about them, is they're always trying to find the best way to convert for, traffic for those particular keywords. So they're always doing these tests, and you don't really know about it, but all you have to be aware of is that they are running these tests and you can be benefiting from these. But you bring up a great point, because if we are looking for something, let's say garlic press, and we don't see any ad on the top, we don't see any side banner ads, and we only see something at the bottom, that's not really good, right? Because we know that we can't get on page one unless we rank for page one. All right. If we want to rank for page one, we have to do some work to get there, right? We got to get sales through that keyword. That's how it works, right? And if we run pay-per-click, we can force ourselves there in a sense that if we have a good product, if we have a good amount of reviews, and if we can convert someone to a buyer through that keyword, we know that we can start to rank for that keyword. But if we can't be displayed above the fold, we call that above the fold. So if you land on a page and before you do any scrolling, you can see your ad somewhere, that's above the fold. The minute you scroll, now we're kind of below the fold. And a lot of times people might not scroll. They might only look at the top, whatever their browser or whatever their screen size is. So they may only look at the top 5, or they may only look at the top ad or the right side of that ad because it has 3 or 4 ads being displayed. So you do need to think about that stuff. Now, does that mean that you don't go after a product if it doesn't show ads, but only on the bottom? No, it doesn't mean that, because sometimes you can find a product that you don't even need to really do a lot of pay-per-click because it's so obscure, or it's just so, not that competitive that you could probably just show up on page one for getting some sales through a promotion and start showing up, and you won't have to run many ads at all. That doesn't mean that I would like to do that, because I like the control of being able to run some ads. Right? It just helps the process. But you bring up a great point. So if you are looking at a product, that would be one thing that I would look at. I would say, okay, here's the main keyword that people are searching for. And anyone that is brand new and wants to know how you find that keyword, if you're looking at your competitors, look at your top 5 competitors, look and see the common theme there of their titles. That will kind of give you an idea of what keywords they're targeting. And then you want to take that keyword, and that keyword could be 3-4 words long. Right? It could be stainless steel garlic press. And then if you search for that in Amazon, then you're going to see the ads that are being displayed. And that will give you a good idea of the competition. It'll also show you what ads are being displayed, where they're being displayed. Again, you might want to also check that on different browsers or different computers, because then, sometimes you're looking at it, maybe at your place, and then you might go over to your workplace, and you may be on a different, you're on a different server because, they're delivering this from different places and all that complicated stuff, because you're not being fed the same ads that someone else is maybe. So bottom line is, you do want to do that. That is one exercise I think that you could add to your product research to kind of see if there's ads being run. But I don't think that would be something that I would say, if I don't see ads, that I'm not going to advertise, or I'm not going to go after that product. That just means it would be something that I would consider if I thought that it was going to be harder to rank for that keyword. And this kind of happened in my partner's second brand that we launched. It kind of happened, and he had already picked a product. I didn't really help him with that first product. And I did a little bit, but not a ton. And then after the fact, we noticed that the ads were only being displayed on the bottom. So I'm like, So I started looking at this category, and I started looking at the keyword, and in that category and in that keyword search, that's all that they were being displayed, is on the bottom of the page. So it was becoming harder to get traction. We started getting some traction, but that one there definitely is harder. Now, when we released the next 2, we did take that in consideration, because we didn't want to have a product that we couldn't be displayed on top and the bottom, or on the side, or even in the middle. If you can find one that also they advertise in the middle, those are great, because now they're kind of like, you're in like the organic search in a sense, and a lot of people don't even realize that's a sponsored ad. All right. So this is a great thing to add to your product research, to also let you know that, you're going to be able to advertise this using Amazon pay-per-click. And like I've said before, if you guys are trying to rank for a keyword, the way that you're going to rank for that keyword is to get sales through that keyword. And an easy way to do it, and I say easy way, it's still going to cost you money. It's going to be time. It's going to be, consistency. It's buying that keyword traffic, showing up on page 1, and then getting sales through that. But if you're not having a good base of reviews to start, it might not be worth it right away, because you're not going to convert. So if you get seen in your ads, but you only have 2 reviews and everyone else has 500 reviews, you're probably not going to convert that high. Okay. So you may need to do that giveaway in order to get those reviews so you can convert. If you guys want to submit a question, head over to theamazingseller.com/ask, and you can do that. I want to also, again, remind you guys, if you're brand new and this is your first time to the show, I want to welcome you. I love hanging out with you guys. This is just awesome to be able to virtually connect like this. And that's why I love the Ask Scott sessions. But if you are brand new and you're just getting your feet wet and you don't understand the entire process, the entire business model, I would recommend attending one of my live free workshops. This is where I break it down for you in 5 phases: how to pick a market and a product, how to source it, how to do a pre-launch, how to do a launch, how to promote the product, and everything in between. We go over that on a workshop, and we go through every single thing. We also do live Q&A. So if you want to attend one of them, I would love to invite you to the next one, and you can register for the next one by heading over to theamazingseller.com/workshop, and you can register there for an upcoming workshop.